take this first couple of minutes to settle in. Now, it can be really helpful to just check in with the body and just feel if any movements or stretches would be helpful. As you all probably know by now, I'm a big proponent of just doing a few little stretches, rolling the shoulders forward and back, and then some neck stretches, maybe tilting the head side to side, forward, back, and turning to look to the side. And then make sure any devices will not beep, vibrate, bother you during this practice. And then make your way into a comfortable meditation posture. Finding that balance between being relaxed and alert. Take a few minutes here to really ground. You might have a way that you like to do this. I'm going to offer some suggestions for establishing this anchor, this grounding. So noticing what you're feeling, what you're sensing, noticing this present moment. And just let your attention roam. Let your attention move around between the different sensations. And as you let your attention move, just keep an eye out for any sensations that feel grounding, calming, safe. Now, it helps if this is something that's relatively consistent. So if it's a sound, it helps if it's something that will keep going, not just stop. And if you're noticing body sensation, it can help to find something that you can return back to. Something that feels either stable or like it continues on in some way. You might feel that sense of being supported as a stable sensation. Or you might notice the breath as continuing cycles. And when you find something that feels stabilizing, grounding, calming, just notice what that feels like. Hang out with it. Enjoy that experience. You might also notice as you do this that there's a feeling of relaxing or settling that might arise somewhere else in the body. And if you notice that, you can also appreciate it, hang out with it, enjoy it. Now we'll move into samadhi practice. So this is collecting the mind, stabilizing attention. I'll offer instructions for working with the breath, but you can use a different meditation object if you like. It could be the whole body, could be just one body sensation, could be sounds. So if you are using the breath, just begin noticing what the breath feels like. Notice the breath in the different locations that it appears. The feeling at the edges of the nostrils, the upper lip, the expansion and contraction of the chest, and the rise and fall of the belly. And then find one location to rest your attention. And notice the changing sensations in that one location. Notice some of the details. You might notice the exact moment the in-breath starts. The moment the in-breath ends. The moment the out-breath starts. The moment the out-breath ends. And notice also if there are sensations of warmth or coolness, pressure, texture. Maybe there's vibration, tingling. And here, see if it's possible to have the breath in the foreground and the rest of the body in the background. So there's still a sense of this whole body space, a sense of openness, welcoming all those sensations, the overall feeling of the body. And any time that attention moves away, see if you can appreciate that moment of recognition. And then gently bring your attention back. Decide to have the breath again in the foreground. And as you stay with this, keep coming back. Allow the body to relax. Allow the mind to settle. Good. Now I'm going to offer some instructions meditating on interdependence and relation. You might like to stay with the breath to some degree, or you might like to just let it fade into the background. I'd like you to now bring to mind the earth, the ground, and the sense of solidity. And consider here that there's a lot happening, a lot going on the level of minerals. And these minerals of the earth are the same as in your body. Iron in your blood, calcium in your bones, and just getting a sense of the earth, and how it's not separate from the body. And then considering the level of bacteria, micro-organisms, this lively activity in the soil, in the oceans, and in the air. And also how this is found in your own microbiome. The microorganisms, bacteria in your gut, in your internal ecosystem. And then bringing to mind plants, trees, leaves, succulents, pot plants. Noticing this sense of life, this movement of growth. Of inclining in a direction, moving towards the sunlight. And then bring to mind this light, the sky above, the air that you're breathing, and this space above, this warmth that comes from the sun. Just feeling that interconnection, the necessity of air, sunlight, warmth for your own life. Now ground yourself again in your body. Bringing your awareness to the whole body space. And feel on the inhale that on each inhale that you are drawing energy upwards from the ground, from the earth, into your own being. And on the exhale, drawing energy down from the sky into your own being and down into the earth. Each inhale drawing upwards, and each exhale drawing downwards. And just feeling that sense of being a human being between the earth and the sky. And as a living being, we are not separate. We cannot be separate from all that is around us. Now again, ground yourself in the body. And bring to mind this human realm, this human level. Now I invite you here to bring people that you know into the space with you. You might bring in friends, family members. You might bring in teachers, mentors, colleagues. People that you admire, people that have supported you, people that you're close to. And here, feel your sense of connection to these other people. Feel how knowing these other people has changed who you are. And how who you are, what you do, changes these people, perhaps even just in subtle ways. And here, if you are feeling inclined, you can offer kindness, offer compassion. Feel this heart connection to yourself and to these others here in the space with you. And finally, feeling this sense of interconnectedness, feeling this sense of being related, being in relation with all things. Allow your mind to be open. Allow yourself to rest in this space of non-separation. This field of relation. Rest. Nice work. Take a minute to come out of the meditation, noticing any shifts, if anything feels different. Maybe taking a minute to briefly reflect on what that was like for you.